Shiva is surrounded by goblins and demons, and his hair is matted and with dreadlocks because he's not participating in society, and all the other gods are covered in gold and stuff. He's covered in seeds and plants, and he has snakes around his neck. He's the ultimate expression of fearlessness, and that fearlessness equates to the consciousness of infinite goodness, because there's no judgment, there's no fear, there's no denial. It's complete acceptance that this world is transitory, but there's something that always remains solid, and that's Shiva, and that's the consciousness of infinite goodness. You can always return to that. A puja is a worship of God, and by worshiping God through use of mantra and yantra, which was like what I was drawing on the floor, offering like rice and flowers to, use of mudras, and the use of like a deity, there's you're using these kind of modalities to bring your mind towards the divine, and you're recognizing yourself within that divine presence because you're the one performing the rites. You know what I mean? So there's visualizations that are happening through all of it. There's reflection, there's you're using all your senses to bring your attentiveness towards the divine presence in your own life, and by doing that, it's going to open your heart. The consciousness of infinite goodness, Shiva, known as the destroyer or the dissolver, Shiva is the one that takes away all the things that's going to stop you from being reborn, or from being enlightened, or finding liberation, or gaining merit in your life. There's no advancement in anything, but especially in spirituality, without any kind of effort, and that effort is what's considered devotion or bhakti, because you're not going to make the effort if you don't feel the love in your heart towards something, it'd be a waste of time. I think it's important to have like a consistent practice that you take seriously, and I think that's the way that you're going to see improvement in your life. Because if you just kind of shelve it as like, oh, I just did this and now I'm this kind of person, it's not going to bear any kind of fruit. All the Sanatana Dharma stories of like all the weapons that all the gods have, those are all to fight off demons. All those demons are actually thoughts. The battle's inward. The Bhagavad Gita, the battle at Kurukshetra, that's happening internally.
Battle within,
yeah. And the battle happens outside. There's the external battles. There's war. There's pestilence. There's fighting. But the true war is inside. Because if you can defeat the inner demon, you can defeat any outward demon, or the outward demons can defeat you, and it doesn't even matter.
Right.
Because if you find peace in your heart, that can't be overcome by anybody but yourself.
Right.
This experience that you're having when you're trying to become more attentive or more mindful, it's still happening in your own mind. The mindfulness is your own mind. The difference between mindfulness and ideas and thoughts is that consciousness is involved. And by doing puja, or by focusing on your breath, or being silent, or just trying to sit by yourself and clear your head of all your thoughts, you're inviting consciousness into your life. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.